Hello everyone, Mike here. So, I'm not gonna lie to you, I thought I was insane for what I've been thinking lately. In my little model of how to be the best version of myself, I draw this pyramid. It's based upon Abraham Maslow and his hierarchy of needs, so that we can become a self-actualized individual. Now this pyramid that I've drawn here is a previous model of one that I have used in the past. That little guy right there. See that? Okay. Now the Optimized Coach program created this model, and it includes all of the pieces of the puzzle that it takes to live an optimal life. These pieces include eating, moving, sleeping, being present, in the moment, and prosperous. This model is super awesome and super clean. I absolutely love it. My model that I'm currently using is a bit different, and I'm still working on it, and it operates on the same basic premises. It includes all the same elements and is still based upon Abraham Maslow, not Abraham, and his self-actualization. Because as Abraham Maslow states, well, one can be, one must be. Mine differs in the fact that I shift sleep outside of the pyramid to the base. For me, it all begins with sleep. This modifies the entire interior of the pyramid. So, I need to represent it a different way, and I have represented it like this. If we can see it, there she be. Now, in the center is an arrow. Its fletchings are eat, move, breathe, and be present. Now the shaft is prosper. Why an arrow? Well, because I'm teleological. I have a clear target, and much like Apollo, the great Greek god of archery, I want to take aim at that target and let loose my arrow towards self-actualization. Yeah, whatever, Mike, that's cool. Maybe a little awesome. Could be great. But it's just a bunch of theory about a pyramid. Thanks, man. I get it. But one last thing before we get to the point of this video. Below the temple, I draw a circle to represent the world with which we all live upon. Like that. Now, we all have foundations, and foundations are dug down into something. That something in our realm, well, that's Earth. Humans, among other things, inhabit this place. And what do all humans have in common? Humanity! Common humanity! Kristen Neff, author of the absolutely amazing book called Self-Compassion, had this to say about humanity, and this is a long one. I mean, this is a long quote. Alright, the second fundamental element of self-compassion is the recognition of common human experience. Acknowledgement of the interconnected nature of our lives, indeed of life itself, helps distinguish self-compassion from mere self-acceptance and self-love. Although self-acceptance and self-love are important, they are incomplete by themselves. They leave out an essential factor: other people. Compassion is, by definition, relational. Compassion literally means to suffer with, which implies a basic mutuality in the experience of suffering. The emotion of compassion springs from the recognition that the human experience is imperfect. Why else would we say it's only human to comfort someone who has made a mistake? Self-compassion honors that fact that all human beings are fallible, that wrong choices and feelings of regret are inevitable, no matter how high and mighty one is. Wow. So that was it. And she further states that in our common humanity, we need to remember that feelings of inadequacy and disappointment are shared by all. All of this brings me back to the first line of this video. I thought that I was insane because my model of the world was represented by compassion, not love. Yep, for me, everything that we do sits upon a world of compassion. I can't help but smile as I view compassion as the basis of what we are all doing. The ability to recognize that suffering exists and be willing to do something about it. Yeah, I'm good with that, man. And yep, I'll actualize so that I can be of service to you. So, how's your compassion for yourself and others these days? Think it could be optimized a little bit? Think about that. Do something about that. But whatever you do, feel better today while getting better for tomorrow. We'll see you later, everybody. Bye-bye.